So Ubisoft made sorry but not sorry message. And I read both Japanese and English versions. But this really reminded me
out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa.
So there's a lie in this statement. And there's other issues that people haven't talked that much yet. And there's something they really need to apologize to Japanese people. So I'm going to explain 3 things. Ubisoft is doing really bad job, unprofessional job for gaming community and the Japanese culture. So first, here's a community note on X that Japanese wrote for Ubisoft message, which they deleted afterward. Here it is. And this is Google translated. In the sorry but not sorry statement, they're saying this is fiction. But fact is, actually you can still read it. And this note said, historical accuracy has been confirmed. It has all the information we needed to reconstruct what Japan was like in 16th century. It's well described. Conduct through the research and compared to the result with experts. Historical fidelity maintained. So there's a Famitsu, Japanese gaming magazine. In the interview, they clearly said, it's a game based on history, and we want players to have the opportunity to interact with history. The reason why we maintained historical accuracy in this work, we didn't feel the need to change that. Also, they're saying you can learn history of Japan. That's a huge lie. So maybe I can help you if we want to write next the sorry statement. So this is my suggestion. The fact that telling point of Assassin's Creed, The Shadow was historically accurate and you can learn history of Japan. But we didn't know that Japanese people said no to us. So we're surprised. But yeah, it's fiction now. 100% fiction. A fantasy story based on undiscovered Oriental island. I think this is really good. And there are many inaccuracy in the game about Japan. We can tell even from the trailer. But it's really ridiculous. You can see these interviews still there on our website. And also they're still saying on their website, description of Yasuke is still remained the powerful African samurai of historical legend. Okay, so let's just stick to the fact about Yasuke, okay? So there's no document or no single evidence that Yasuke was a samurai. All X are read about Yasuke as a samurai, whoever they are, it's just theory. There's a Japanese historian with PhD, Yuichi Gaza, concluded that theory that Yasuke became a samurai is based on solely on the just one variation of the Shincho Koki manuscript. Therefore, we should be cautious about concluding he was a samurai. Just know this Shincho Koki, there's at least 60 variations. And then the one is saying Yasuke got some sort of short sword or house, or just one of them. Just one variation of 60s. So, what theory you believe is your choice, okay? But attempting to change Japanese history just because that is the way you want is wrong. And the Japanese have a right to protect themselves from it. And the next one. So I got a lot of comments from previous video. It has at least 8,000 for now. I see a lot of these comments asking me, hey Shohei, I wonder what your opinion is. That Resident Evil 5 can't get remastered because it would be racist as a white man to shoot zombie Africans. But in AC Shadow, massacre Japanese warrior as a black samurai. It seems pretty racist to me. And I got a lot of comments from Asian saying that. Some even say this is hate crime simulator. Yeah, so Resident Evil 5, I can get that some people might get triggered. But if that's so, why this is okay? And in case Ubisoft and IGN doesn't know anything about Asian hate crime after pandemic, Asian hate became more obvious. I'm not gonna show the video here, but there's an Asian woman set on fire. And the Asian woman was brutally assaulted on the street in New York. But no one helped. And the old Asian man was pushed to the ground by a stranger and died. And the man was pushed to the subway rail and died. And the list goes on. I want to be very clear about what I'm going to say is not accusation of a black community. We all know racism is bad and it's systematic issue, and I believe we need to stand together against them. This FBI 2022 hate crime statistic show that there were 499 reports anti-Asian hate crime in the US. 41% of these are committed by white offenders. 29% were committed by Black offenders. When you consider population size, white people make up 75% of the US population. Black people make up 14%, and Asian people make up 6%. Yes, most offenders are white, but the ratio of Black offenders compared to their population size is extremely high. Black individuals are involved in anti-Asian hate crime at the rate more than twice their proportion in the population. This is really painful reality for Asian community, including myself. But yeah, why IGN is kind of promoting Assassin's Creed and not talking about this issue as if there's no Asian hate, and why Ubisoft is making this game in 2024. To be fair, there are some Asians who are racist, but I believe we, like all people, all human beings, hate racism, right? And I believe portraits of Asian hate are triggering, and it will worsen tension between our communities. Some people say just games, but video game industry is bigger than music industry or movie industry. So video game has huge influence on our lives. So I really think Ubi trying to do some diversity and equality and doing this is really hypocritical and unprofessional. And here's things. And there's a Japanese female ninja, right? As main character. I wonder why Ubi thought Asian female character is not enough to represent the video game set in Sengoku era in Japan. Who's a racist here? And the last one, there's no respect for Japanese people and the culture and the history. They're using Japanese culture, but they're just using us to push their agenda or the business. So for example, when they announced Japanese limited trailer, okay, but they are putting Chinese subtitle and they delete it after backlash. And also there's a concept art. You can clearly see car and alphabet, and it's really rough. And also there's a copyright issues. There's some promotion that happened in Japan Expo in France, and they're showing katana and some Japanese stuff there related to Assassin's Creed. But I got some Japanese comment that don't laugh when I'm talking serious, but this is my channel, I laugh. And this is ridiculous as hell. So they are using One Piece Zoro's katana that you can buy from Amazon. They just want to make some like a oriental vibe. They really like mixing the Chinese together. And also their interview, the reason why they didn't pick Japanese samurai is that they think it's not our samurai. So they want to have samurai that can represent their eyes. I think this is really disrespect and really looking down on Asian people. And the funny thing is that they are not even released the game. Like a trailer, the way they promote this game, we can easily tell they really don't care about Japanese culture and history. And again, we Japanese have a right to protect ourselves from these bullshit. We have a right. And hope you agree with me. And we want your understanding to finish this bullshit. There's a petition still going on, and you can share this video or you can just talk about it like any social media you have. I really think we should stop this bullshit. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and your comment really helped the algorithm to spread this message. And hopefully IGN or Ubisoft make some new article or some move, hopefully. Alright, thank you again. And before, I need to tell this. My channel is originally happy, chill, kind of informative gameplay video, like gaming Japanese culture channel. So, just so you know, before you subscribe, just so you know. Alright, you have a great day. Bye.